If you're looking for a quick day 2 refresh for your curly or wavy hair, then this video is for you. I'm going to be sharing my go-to refresh, which takes hardly any time and taking my hair from this to this. You can do this refresh in as little as 5 minutes, so it's perfect for reviving your curls in the morning before work, school, uni, wherever you're going. I personally love this refresh because not only does it help revive my curls and add definition back, but it also adds hold to my curls and ultimately helps them look better for longer. So let's go ahead. Before we go ahead with the refresh technique, I did just want to say that if you are really struggling to make your curls last beyond wash day, no matter what you do on wash day, then definitely have a look at my how to make your curls last video. There may be some things that you can tweak on wash day so they don't need as much refreshing, and also be sure to check out my previous refresh videos, which I'll link up here and in the description bar below. So first things first, let's take my hair down from its overnight pineapple. I tied this up yesterday before I went to bed. I did wash my hair yesterday, so I really honestly have no idea how my hair is going to look today. Maybe we won't even need to do a refresh. When you take your hair down from your overnight pineapple, give it a shake, let it settle, because it may not need as much of a refresh as you think. All right, it's actually looking okay. I'm just gonna sit back a little bit from the camera. So this is my day 2 hair, and actually it really doesn't look that bad at all. The thing that happens the most is these parts here get very stretched out because these are my wavier pieces, so they tend to just kind of go a bit stringy, they don't clump up. I don't really know what is going on here, but to be honest, this is a pretty good day 2 for me. Really, normally I wouldn't refresh it, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna do the refresh anyway. Even though my hair doesn't need a massive refresh, this is actually a really good refresh to do on days like this because I want this hair to last. As I said, it not only gives definition, it also adds hold to my hair. If I were to go out and about, they probably wouldn't have the staying power that I want them to, especially if I'm going to be out and about in the elements. So first things first, for this routine, you'll need some water. I'm using some water in a spray bottle, but you can use some water from the tap. You will also need a product. Usually I would use something like the Curlsmith Shine Gel for this refresh because I really love refreshing with a strong hold gel. I just find that it adds not only definition, but long-lasting hold to my hair. So this is just my preference to refresh with. If you find your hair gets product buildup very easily or it's very prone to dryness, then maybe a more serum-like, lighter weight product would be better for you. Something like the Shine Jelly, which is more serum-like, the Naughty Hey Curl Gel, which is a very lightweight consistency gel, the Umberto Giannini Curl Refresh Jelly, another really lightweight product. This is very lightweight, so this is a really great one for multiple refresh days in a row. If you don't like the feeling of gel in your hair, then you can also do this refresh with a curl cream as well. That's especially good if your hair is very dry or coarse and you find that your hair needs more moisture between wash days as opposed to more definition and hold. For me, it is a toss-up between this product and this product. I do think I already have a video where I use this, so I think I'm going to use the Curlsmith Shine Gel and just show you what I do for my quick 5-minute refresh. So the main reason that this refresh is so quick is because I'm barely wetting my hair. So first up, I'm just going to put about a pea-size amount of the Shine Gel in my hand. Okay, that was a little bit more than a pea size, but you get the gist. And then I'm just going to add some water and I'm going to mix it together in my hands, and I'm basically creating a more lightweight serum-like gel in my hands because that is how the consistency has gone. So once I've mixed that in my hands, I am going to glaze the product over, and I'm doing a praying hands motion, but not with as much tension as like proper praying hands. It's kind of like a light tension, and I'm making sure that my hands don't get sticky and tacky. So if they do feel sticky and tacky, just add a bit more water, mix it together. You want your hands to always have that smooth consistency, otherwise it can create frizz because you will pick up the hairs with the tackiness from your hands. So you see how they're a bit tacky now? I'm going to add some water, and this also is ensuring that I'm really using all the product that's on my hands. Now it's a bit more smooth, they're gliding much better. Putting one hand underneath and one hand on top of my hair, and I'm just gliding it down If you find that you have individual pieces that you want to refresh, then you can just take them and just do the same thing. Take a little bit of product in your hand, tiny amount. Remember, I already have product on my hair from wash day, so this is just adding a little bit extra. You don't have to use, oh, shedding is normal. You don't have to use product for this refresh. If you find that your hair gets too built up by using product on a refresh, then you can just use water, or you can use something a little bit more lightweight, like the refresh spray that I mentioned at the beginning. So I'm just gonna scrunch. And scrunching is just helping to redefine. And then I'm just gonna do the same on the other side. Tiny bit of gel. And this just really makes this product much easier to work with. I find that with the sticky gels, I literally always mix them with water before I apply them. Unless my hair is super soaking wet, it just makes them much easier to distribute. So with the smoothing motion, I'm really just smoothing down any excess frizz, really helping to distribute the product. I'm just gonna flip my head to the side now and do the same. So because I've been talking through this, it's obviously taken a little bit longer, but I have honestly done this refresh in as quick as 5 minutes. Just a really quick product, water, glaze over, diffuse, out the door. And it just really depends on how thorough you are and also how wet you make your hair, because the wetter it is, the longer it will take to diffuse. If you find that your ends are particularly stringy, then you can focus on them a little more. They're going to dry the quickest in the diffuser anyway, the way that I diffuse. So yeah, you can spray a little bit of extra water on them and just give them a little scrunch. Okay, but that is me ready to diffuse. I'm going to be using the Curl Smith diffuser because, I mean, look how big it is. It dries my hair the quickest out of any diffuser that I've used. The bowl is absolutely massive. It's not super deep, so if you prefer a deep bowl, then maybe something like the Shark would be better for you, which I also love. The Extava Black Orchid. There are lots of different diffusers on the market. Because my hair is damp, I need to be very gentle, because when your hair is damp, you can really create frizz. If it's sticky, it's got product on, so just be very gentle when you do touch your hair if you don't want that extra frizz. So I'm just lifting at the root, bringing the diffuser up, placing it on top of my head, and flipping to the other side, lifting, bringing my hair into the dryer, turn it on. Okay, and this is my hair after diffusing. I think you can agree it's much bouncier than it was at the beginning of this video. You can really see the definition has come back over here in this side. Much less stringy, much more defined throughout. So I'm just gonna take a silk bonnet just to scrunch out the cast that is formed on my hair. I do tend to get more of a cast when I refresh my hair as opposed to when I'm actually styling my hair on wash day. And I think it just is the fact that I'm styling on soaking wet hair on wash day, but on a refresh day my hair is usually damp, especially with this kind of refresh. So yeah, I like to use a silk bonnet or pillowcase sometimes to scrunch out the cast. I just really feel like it prevents excess frizz and it just really helps to break the cast very gently. So I'm just giving a little scrunch, flip my head forward. At this point, this is my hair done, refreshed. Love it. I am good to go. However, because it's a little bit cold outside, I'm going to be wearing a coat. I am going to use a little bit of serum just to prevent any matting on the underneath of my hair where it is very prone to. I'm going to be using the Curl Smith Frizz Serum. I've never seen a serum like this before. It has a different opening like this. It's quite thick, so I'm really only using a very small amount. The reason I'm using this is because I really love the smell of it. When I spoke to the brand about this recently, they said that it can also be used as a hair perfume, and I was like, why didn't I think of that? It smells so nice. It has like a fruity scent. I'm gonna flip my head forward I'm just glazing it over the underneath of my hair. If your hair is very dry, then obviously you can put it all over your hair. I don't tend to need it across my whole head. It can get a bit weighed down with my hair being low porosity, so I only need the tiniest amount. I'll just put like the excess through the ends, but I don't want my hair to go stringy because it's looking very nice and bouncy right now, so I do not want any stringiness. I am super happy with this refresh. I've got such definition back in, amazing bounce, and I just know that it's gonna last as well throughout the day and hopefully tomorrow and the next day, and then I'll wash it. But yeah, really happy. Let me know if you try this and it works for you. Let me know in the comments what videos you would like to see from me next, and as always, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give it a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And yeah, I will see you soon. Bye guys.